Welcome, welcome to the ladies' room, where real men talk and truth go boom. Good morning, good morning. If your man acting up or your woman losing she mind, right we don't hide till we inside, 'cause the ladies' room go set it right. Welcome, welcome to the ladies' room, where real men talk and truth go boom. Good morning, good morning. If your man acting up or your woman losing she mind, right we don't hide till we inside, 'cause the ladies' room go set it right. Welcome, welcome to the ladies' room, where real men talk and truth go boom. Good morning, good morning. If your man acting up or your woman losing she mind, right we don't hide till we inside, 'cause the ladies' room go set it right.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the room. It's a pleasure to have you here, and of course, I want to say welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you so much to our viewers on YouTube, on Facebook, and I've added my TikTok to the action. Yeah, trying to build up, the vibes on TikTok. My very first live there. And hopefully folks who are on TikTok will get the opportunity to be part of the program. Alrighty, so welcome to the ladies' room, everybody, wherever you are, whether you're listening via radio 95.1, 95.3, or you are listening or you are viewing on YouTube, Facebook, and like I said, my TikTok page. Welcome inside. Thank you so much, Sam, St. Augustine Medical, Land Store, Western Union, and Beacon Insurance for powering us up for yet another morning. Hope everyone is doing well. You guys had a good weekend. and you're ready to embrace another week. Yeah, we are in day 12 in the year 2026. Happy birthday to all the folks celebrating birthdays today, or you celebrated on the weekend, and you're celebrating this week. Shout out to all the Capricorns in the building. Yeah, moving over to Aquarius season pretty soon. Can't wait for those Capricorn people, half goat, half what? What was it again? Half goat, half somebody. Yeah, for your season to be over. Anywho, so those of you joining me on the TikTok, welcome, very first one. And of course, those of you already here, we are up and running. So today we got a pretty interesting topic, and I'd love if you guys can join in. By now you should know the WhatsApp number 4409595. You can send a voice note, or you can, put your part. Hey, Kadisha Williams, good morning. You can add your voice to the conversation, and we'll be more than happy to read your responses and just get your feedback on it. So before we get to that, you know how quickly time flies. Let me just welcome again those on the Facebook and YouTube link. Good morning, Shante. Thank you so much for powering up. Good morning, Don. Good morning, Marvelyn. Who else is here with us this morning? Marianne. Good morning, Jenny Charles Gilbert. Good morning, Vanessa St. John. Good morning, Crystal Richards, Abigail Terrace. Who else is here? Trisha Franklin. Unison Joseph, Jenilyn Andel Lewis, Jackie Douglas Adams. Come in, sit down, don't touch nothing, stay right there. Alana Boson, good morning. Roxanne Scott, Precious Joel, Kem Simeon. Good morning to my sister Lindy out there in Florida. Stop hating on my cap. I'm not, y'all are just funny. Half goat and half whatever it is. Hey, good morning, Linda Pearl, Michelle Charles. Good morning, Clarina, Donna Dumont Edwards. Good morning, Peter Joseph. Good morning, sir. Sonia Raymond Nelson, good morning. Hey, Michelle Douglas, Yvette James, the folks are there in Carriacou, good morning. I am well, thank you. Had a wonderful weekend as well. Kadisha Williams over there on YouTube, good morning. Shauna Henry, Debbie Crony, good morning. Dangles, what up, my friend? All is good? Alicia Duncan, good morning. Nice to see you in the room. Nissy Nis, good morning. Who else is here? When is your birthday? Today's your birthday? Dangus, today's not your birthday, because I did not see I get a notification on Facebook. Today's not your birthday. Hi Nads. Hi. Manta Kato. Hi guys. Joshua, say hi, come on in. LaRonda, say hi. Come on in. Good to have you here. Chanel Glean, good morning. Delroy, good morning. Deli, Wendy Samuel, Rachel Boateng, half goat, half fish. Yeah, the Capricorns. Tracy, May Cyrus, DJ Papadeso Samson, welcome. Shady, good morning. How do I see you live on Jake's app? I am. How are you not seeing me? Which when you following? I am. Antoinette, Sabrina, Amara, good morning. Magdalene, good morning. Naya, good morning. Welcome aboard. Good morning, Ravi. Hey, friend, you're alive? Well, I thought I was one of the things you cut off in 2026. Candy and Wilson, Kellon Church, Tamara McSween, G. Eds, Kimberly, Kareem, Christelle, everybody, welcome. And good morning. Happy Monday, Nads. And everybody else that is joining me on the live, all three platforms. So we're live on TikTok, we're live on Facebook, and we're live on YouTube. All right. So if it's your first time, welcome. This is where we have open conversations. We talk about relationships. We talk about, current affairs, anything that's making the rounds. We practically have it as a discussion, but we mostly lean on the relationship side of things. And this year we're hoping to shift it up, looking at the health side of things as well, a more serious look at our health and how we take care of our health, etc. All right, so that is what we are about. For those of you new here, morning Gabby, welcome. Morning Kizzy Thomas, just seeing you. Rachel Campbell, Julian Williams. Yeah, they're inside today. I'm seeing some new faces. Lisa, yes, Spice, Chalice, morning, Valerie Ross. I'm seeing some new faces, and I am super grateful for you guys and for being here with me this morning. All right, so ladies, men, you are welcome in the room as well. But ladies, Step into the room. Yeah? All right, Sonia. So you see, we good. You like me over here. Ladies, step into the room. Pull up your chair. Grab your tea, your coffee, your water bottle, your rosary beads if you need to, because we're going there this morning. And I want you guys to not just sit and listen, but to actively participate. I want to hear your voices on this topic. What are your thoughts on this topic, right? We're talking about whether women settle more in relationships than men today. And I already know some of you are whispering yes under your breath, but we want it to be loud. And we want the men to also chime in and to share your thoughts as to whether or not you think that is true, or whether Nissy says she's going over to TikTok. You following me on TikTok, Nissy? Anyway. So this morning the conversation is whether women settle more in relationships than men, right? So let's pause here for a second. And when we say settle, we're talking about lowering our standards, accepting less than we deserve, choosing comfort over happiness, or sometimes convincing ourselves that we're asking for too much. Convincing ourselves that we're asking for too much. When really, we're asking for the bare minimum. Love, consistency, loyalty, respect. Because let's face it, in this era, women are practically we're doing everything for ourselves. We're working, we're bosses, you have your own homes, you have your own cars, you're practically you take care of yourself. So a lot of women, all we ask for is love, consistency, loyalty, and respect. And if we're being honest, women have been conditioned to settle since birth. And hear me out. We're raised with these little messages like, he's a good man, he provides, what more do you want? Men will be men, just know how to handle him. Don't be too picky or you'll end up alone. And you know, the famous one, your clock ticking girl, take who wants you. You know famous clock that they're always referencing, or your clock as you get older, your clock ticking, so take who wants you. Meanwhile, men are told, listen, you'll find someone, no rush, play around while you're young, you're the prize, choose wisely. So from the starting line, right? From the starting line, the pressure is different. They ain't gonna like me today. And most days they'd like me, but today might be worse. But we care zero. All right? So fellas, we're dropping it like it's hot this morning. Like I said, you may like me less, might like me more, you might agree, might disagree. But whatever it is, yeah, he's a good man, Savannah. As long as he's providing, giving you the bare minimum, providing some groceries, he's a good man. You can let him do whatever he wants, but as long as he comes home and he brings, little grocery, I give you a change at the end of the month, he's a good man, Savannah. So from the starting line, the pressure is different, right? And women are often taught that a relationship equals stability, security, status, or even identity. Men are taught that a relationship is optional, something they do when they're ready. Right? So yes, I posted it on my Facebook page and I'm seeing a couple men saying no. But I am saying yes, and I'm speaking from experience that a lot of women settle. A lot of us settle. And it's not necessarily because we don't want more, and it's not because we don't know we deserve more, but because society tells us time is running out, because either an older sister or a cousin or somebody in the church, they already got married. And then your mother keeps dropping hints about grandchildren. And because you don't want to start over at 33, 36 or 40, because you feel like you already invested 5 years and he might change, you stick around. Gabby said, I fed up, I find this lady's room throwing one something. Gabby, and nothing settling about you. You may be in the past, but right now, the Gabriella Bernard, Miss Real Estate Investor, and settling for nada zilch. So maybe then, and I'm talking about then because I did it too, and we thought it was love. But let's talk investment for a second, right? Women will invest emotionally, they will invest spiritually, physically, financially, praying that one day it pays off. And I'm not saying men don't, but today the conversation is, do women settle for less? So women will invest emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, praying that one day it pays off. How many stories we've had in this room, and I'm sure you probably heard of where a woman supports a man, whether when he's down and out on employment, whether through his self-discovery phase, whether he impregnated another woman, and he may not have it all, so she's helping him buy formula, buy baby clothes, all only for him to get it together. And what does homeboy do when he get it together? Leave you. And sometimes you're there shacking up with this man for years. Cooking, cleaning, providing. You probably make 2-3 children. And one day homeboy get up and then you probably, you will choke the little marriage conversation every now and again. And he was like, nah, we live in good. When in good house, bad houses, and I call it me and in this married thing. 2 twos, you and the man done. And who you see on Go to Fet or Jackie, what is the one we see yesterday? DCJ, Sonics. Why is one of them? Give me names of them photographers that we have that has posted up wedding pictures. 2 twos, who you see, you're scrolling, minding your business. Next thing you see, marriage photos, wedding photos plastered all over the book. The same man that said he not in this married thing, he ain't believe in marriage, we good to how we day, and you see so and so get married and look there and last, why you want to go down that road for, and you leave tomorrow, you all done break up for whatever reason tomorrow, and next week you seeing pictures up on Mac platform with people yeah, Papa, Jackie didn't give me a carib, Jackie didn't give me strokes. According to them Jamaican, they give me strokes last night. I sit down minding my business on a Sunday. I kind of not do too much social media, scrolling down. Hey, good thing I was lying down here, Papa. And it's a smile for me. Anywho's, we digress. So, yeah, meanwhile, what do men do when they're unhappy? We always think we could fix things. We could fix up the relationship. We know you're unhappy, but maybe if I do this differently, if I stay longer, if I give different positions, I do different things, he's gonna stay. What do men do when they're unhappy? They leave. Leave. Expeditiously, with haste. They leave. Let me start from this finger. They leave. They ghost. They cheat, they shut down, they start a new family. Men rarely stay in situations that don't serve them. But women will convince ourselves to hold on just a little longer. I don't know what we holding on for, but we just convince ourselves that if we hold on a little longer, things will get better. Meantime, the man already check out and start a whole relationship with the lady up the road, Pictures up, they out in white fete, black fete, ringing in the new year. And you sit down home and with him telling you, you don't believe in them thing and he doesn't go out, he going to church. But here's the kicker. Women will settle in more ways than one. And let me break it down for y'all. We settle emotionally, accepting someone who can't communicate or meet us halfway. We settle financially, carrying more of the burden, doing the emotional and household labor while still working full-time. We settle spiritually, shrinking ourselves so we don't intimidate him. We settle romantically, convincing ourselves that passion, affection, romance, or fairy tales are not requirements. At some point, you convince yourself, yeah, I don't need that man. I don't need him to be affectionate. I don't need him to be romantic. That storybook thing, I don't need that. We start convincing ourselves, knowing fully well, that is not the case. So we even settle morally. We overlook disrespect. We overlook cheating. We overlook inconsistencies. So that's all the lees that we will settle in more ways than one. What's the first one I said? Emotionally, financially, spiritually, romantically, and morally. So all them lee, we settle. Some might ask why. Jackie, do for do, eye for eye. Why? Because I guess so many of us, or so many women are told that having a man is the goal, even if he's the wrong man. And society make you feel away if you're manless or something wrong with you. Look at you, all this, you had that, and you don't have a man. Like a man is the ultimate goal, the ultimate prize at the end of the week, the day, the month, the year. They actually make you feel bad for saying, you know what, you're single or something wrong with you. You could, and you've heard, well, are you single? Something wrong with your fault? How could you have fault for not wanting, for having goals, for having standards, and you decide, you know what, I'm better off working on myself, being by myself, than getting into a relationship where I have to settle for all of those things that I just mentioned? Your fault. Something wrong with you? How man don't want you? What's your problem you have? What is the problem you have? Man don't want you. Because we've been told that having a man is the goal. G-O-A-L, not G-O-L-D. Even if he's the wrong man. So now before the men start feeling attacked, and there's a couple of you in the room, hello, disclaimer. Before the men start feeling it, yes, Sonia, you're working on a TikTok. I haven't gotten the hang of it yet, but I'm sure as we go along, if I do this on a regular basis, we'll start to get more a better understanding of it on more people and stuff. All right. So before the men start feeling attacked, here's the flip side. Men settle too. Don't get me wrong. Men settle too, but not in the same way. Let me explain why not in the same way. Men, I think I need to start writing my book, because boy, they want a story I have to tell a lot of you. Jesus. I need a publisher. I need to start somewhere and writing my memoir. But before the men start feeling attacked, men settle too, but like I said, not in the same way. Men often settle for comfort rather than connection. They may stay with someone who looks good on paper, someone who takes care of them, someone easy, but emotionally, they're somewhere else. Emotionally, they're somewhere else. Their settling is often choosing convenience over love. We on the hand know we would love fairy tale, I know I love it. Men don't do that emotional ish. They use convenience over love. Women, on the other hand, we settle by sacrificing our needs. The dynamic is different. We also have to talk about self-esteem and self-worth. Because studies show, and I've done a little research on it, that women blame themselves when a relationship isn't working. Men tend to blame the partner or the circumstances. Women, we often say, maybe I need to be more patient. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe my standards are too high. Say I'm not speaking the God honest truth this morning. I ain't see no disagreement here. Morning, Drea. I like relationships that have money. Lydia James, morning. Sunset City, yeah, you're very late. Women will say, maybe I need to be more patient. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe my standards are too high. Men, on the other hand, will say, she's not the one. I'm not ready for that. She too needy. She too needy and clingy. So I'm a little for different manner here. She's too needy. Because Gabby says some of our love for different man each year fed up. That ties in with what I said. The point remains that society has taught women that in order to be a woman, you must be with a man. You must be in a relationship. And if you're by yourself, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you if you don't have a man. And you would hear that time of a nice, good-looking woman like you, oh, you don't have a man. What's wrong with you? Your fault. So you figure, you know what? I got to be in a relationship to live up to society's standards or expectations of myself. But as I was saying, the man and she too needy, she's not that, I ain't ready for that. And readiness is another big difference. Because men often wait until they are financially, emotionally, or mentally ready to commit. Us, women, Eve daughters, we commit as we go, hoping readiness happens along the way. I don't know if you all understand what I'm trying to say. Men often wait until they are financially, emotionally, or mentally ready to commit. But us, what do? We commit as we go, hoping readiness happen along the way. Sometimes all the signs, all the flags, and I keep saying until we start paying attention to them flags and stop pretending it's carnival and it's them big flag that we waving for Boise and them in the stadium, we will continue to make the same mistakes because we see it. But men already decide, okay, that's what it is for me. But we've seen something else. So as we go along, we hope readiness. We hope that the man will be ready. Even though the man showed from jump that he ain't ready for no long-term relationship. He looking for hit and run and probably just one night stand and he gone about the business. He ain't looking for no commitment. We still jump in head first thinking that along the way he go change his mind. But let me take it a little deeper because sometimes women, we settle because we start thinking love is scarce, especially when you live in a small, everybody know everybody. And everybody know of somebody who's been with somebody or been with somebody that we know of, We talk ourselves into believing that all the good men are taken. Men my age don't want women my age. Modern dating is trash. Well, it is trash, but that part of dating in this time, it's trash. These are my only options. Yeah? Nad says on TikTok, women on average we settle more, but largely because of external pressures, not weaker standards. So we take what we get instead of waiting for what we deserve. We take what we get instead of waiting for what we deserve. But here's the truth, the God's honest truth. And if I have 500 people listening, 1,000 people listening, if one woman gets it today, my job will be complete. We do not have to settle. And most of us, we know that, Most of us know it. But knowing it and acting on it are two very different things. We know we don't have to settle. We know because I've had conversations with women. I've known it myself because I've been there, done that. And then you sit back, I'm like, why did you, why? I'm sure there are lots of us in the room today listening on the radio or any of the streaming platforms that's been in relationships, and after it's ended, you can't stop asking yourself, why? Because you know you did not have to settle for that relationship. You know it. And you know it late. Sometimes you know it early o'clock in the relationship, But knowing it and acting on it are two very different things. We settle, we're afraid to be alone. Alana says most women settle because they're scared of society calling them names. That's what I said. I made mention of that because society always say something wrong with you if you're by yourself, if you're single, or you're a lesbian. Don't forget that part. So we're afraid to be alone. We tied our value to relationship status. We grew up watching the women before us settle. We don't realize how powerful we are on our own. And we think that marriage validates us more than happiness does. Because, boy, I say man won't like me, but there's a woman that probably don't like me and they won't like me more, but that's all right. Once you get the message. There are some of you who are fighting up in some marriage in this day and age. All you just like all you and Bobot related. Fighting up in some marriage and won't let go. All you unhappy, all you going home is like going home to the devil. There's no peace in your home. He's staying one way, you another way. You stress, he stress, we stress, then everybody stress. And some of y'all stay because it validates you and the way it makes you feel being Mrs. this or Mrs. that in society. And society already know the thing they walk in. Society is already aware. Sometimes society know more before you even know. And because they're thinking you know. But some of you are in some of these marriages that y'all refusing to let go of. Whether it's because of the status it provides you or the name. You'll keep the name if you want after. You could still be Mrs. So-and-so. But me, the way I love my name, first thing I do is I want back my name. So me not holding on to nobody's name after we divorce. Go about your name, go with your name, let me go back, let me go with mine. We believe we can fix someone instead of choosing someone already aligned with us. Ladies, young women, older women, woman. Love is not supposed to feel like a never-ending project. Because that's what some of these listen. So, morning, what are you doing over there? Come in the room. Love is not supposed to feel like a never-ending project. You are not a rehabilitation center. You are not a stepping stone into someone else's glow up. You are not a placeholder until he matures. And we have to unlearn this idea that being alone is the worst case scenario. Sometimes being single is the greatest freedom. You get to rediscover yourself. You grow. You heal. You learn boundaries. You raise your standards. You realize that companionship should add to your life and not drain it. So the real question we should be asking isn't whether women settle more, but why we feel we have to. Why do we feel we have to settle? Because we already explained that we settle. The question now is, why feel we have to settle? And the answer is simple. It's changing. There's a lot of women who are doing it, but there are more women who need to do it. And you're probably sitting in your office right now in your little cubicle, or you're in your car driving, or you're at home, you work the night shift. As long as you're listening, more women are choosing themselves, but more need to. More need to walk away from dead relationships. More need to leave marriages that don't serve them. More need to focus on building their careers, their businesses, their empires. More need to refuse to accept breadcrumbs and realize that partnership is a bonus, not a lifeline. Jackie said, I need to bring in a pastor. I need to bring that course. You don't need no pastor. You just need to do what you need to do. And choose yourself. That's all. And it might seem like you're losing, but you're actually winning. Because like I said, when you do that, you rediscover yourself, Jacqueline. You grow, you heal, you learn boundaries, you raise your standards so nobody picky head child could come and practice that with you ever again. From jump, they come, this is what I'm looking for, this is where I'm at, where are you? If we're not here together, me in doing this, you all the way here, and I'm all the way up your business ever again. We both have to be up here together. This raising people up, and then you put in all the work into them, and tutus, like I said, you seen them on Facebook, happily married. After you put in all the work into glowing them up, somebody else reaps the benefit. So you don't need pastor, you don't need priest, you don't need nobody but you to realize you need to do something about yourself, for yourself. Because there are men that are slowly, Gab, call me on 404, the same last 4 digits, but call 404 instead. I'm doing TikTok on this one that you're calling. So call me on the 404 with the same last 4 digits, but 404 instead. Hold on, let me put it in there for you. Gabriella, call me on this one on the WhatsApp. What is girl head had so? If I answer you, I'm gonna cut myself off. Gabby! She's still calling there, you know. Let me cut her off there. Tell her to call me. Call on this number, Gabby. So come quick before we go. Yeah, boy. Somebody said I deserve a 24K Vitamol this morning. I'm preaching. But seriously, men are slowly learning that they need to bring just as much emotional effort as women have always brought. But today, if you're listening and you feel that tug in your chest, if you're in a relationship where you know you are shrinking, compromising, overgiving, waiting to be chosen differently, ask yourself, am I settling? Am I staying out of love or out of fear? And if this was my daughter, would I tell her to accept this? Because sometimes the bravest thing a woman can do is choose herself. And finally, I was wondering if I speak in Dutch. Morning, neighbor.
Morning, neighbor. Let me tell you something. A lot of you could never be happy. Because it's 2026 and all you're operating in the mindset of the people who raised all you in 1980 something and 1970 something. Now, half of us, we gone to school, we have these big degrees, blah, 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 blah. But we continue with the mentality of people who have a primary school education when it comes to relationship and love. Let me tell you something. You want to get likes on social media, just put up a video about how to get a rich man. And you go see the ladies run. Then all you turn back now, and all you want to say, oh, man, bad man, this man, that man, the other. All you have to take accountability. All you forever behind a man with money. Mm-hmm. You hear they say, you think he have, well, maybe he look like if, and that is why half of all you they in crap belly crossway. Because you all not focus on all yourself. All you focus on man. Because you swear a man is your savior. Your father didn't save your mother, that's why we all still poor. But here you are, going with the same mentality that your mother had, that somehow this money man go come and save you. It's time all you wake up and start to realize all you have to be all your own money man. All you're waiting for too much money man, and all you're waiting in vain because nothing do going on for all you. All you're beautiful, all you have all your education, some of all you have all your nice car, all you living all your life. But guess what? all you're waiting for a man. A man, a man, a man, a man, a man. Man is the beginning, man is the end. When you build up yourself, you're getting anybody, man. Once you build up yourself, you're getting young man, you're getting old man, you're getting ugly man, you're getting all kind of man. Because one thing a man like is comfort and a peace of mind. Them man and them will seek you out and find you wherever you are when the time comes. Because all you're not focused on developing all yourself. All you, 99% all you don't have a list of what all you're looking for in a man. A man come and tell you he like you, you come and you say, oh,
I like
he
you
looking
too.
good. You like him too because he looking good. Big woman as all you know.
My man, my man, my man.
Not only that, a big heart, that woman 40 something is talking about he cute. He cute what? He cute. Watch. I have a little friendy. I tell her, I said, look at this man, is a nice man for you. She say, the man too short. Right? The man is very short in shoot. Mind you, the man is a very modern, they very woke, you know, Yankee man. Them man and them like to buy flowers and them man and them like to do them Instagram and TikTok vibes. Young man, good looking man, but the man is short, very short. But the man money in short, the man making about $250,000 a year. You go tell me the man too short. In the meantime, you in a house with a man who not employed anywhere, who lie down in your bed whole day smoking weed, and when you come home and you're tired and you have to buy food.
And he cute.
Yes, you have to, no, you don't eat all. Eat all. That is the kind of thing all you does be doing. And then all you want to get up and come back around and say, oh, man bad, man this, man that, man the other. Nah, all you is the problem, sis. All you is the problem. Because all you have some weird kind of standards that all you just go by. And instead of all you focus on all yourself, all you focus on other people. You get a man with money today. When you and him mash up tomorrow, what's going on with you? When you and him mash up tomorrow, that is why a lot of all you cannot move on. Because all you thinking about money, so all you must stay and settle. Because all you not there out of happiness, you know. All you're there because a matter of need. All you need to be there. Because all you're not putting all yourself in a position where people have to handle all your right. You don't have to stay nowhere if you secure yourself financially now. If a man ain't treating you good, you just pick up yourself and you leave and you go because you could afford to leave and go. Have a large percentage of all you cannot afford to leave and go. So all you have to take bad treatment. Because all you're not focusing on developing all yourself.
Truth.
All you have, because when you leave the man where you're going and stay, you don't know where to go.
And if he's aware of that, of course, I have no reason to treat you good because you're now dependent on me. You can't do nothing on your own. You will solely reliant on me. So any disrespect I feel to dish out to you, you have to take it. So why put yourself in that position?
Some of all you again, all your desperation to please people by all you married. You're married and then what? All you married, all the man don't have nothing, all you don't have nothing. All you married and I seen all in party and all you begging other man for drink. What you doing married? You is a married woman, but you're coming and begging Ken with them, oh, you want a drink. What you doing married? All you doesn't think about the logistics of things, you know. You just run and you say you have a husband. You hungry? The husband hungry. No self-development, and that is the thing all you have to focus on. Developing all yourself. So that when a man come to you, he has to come correct or don't come at all.
Correct is
or
right.
They cannot be settling this 2026 all the time, so it's the same thing, I'm fed up.
That's why I tell them to make it a joke with them this year. That's why I start off so that continuing on that road. Because I find we playing and kikiking and every day is the same old stories and set a old story about man this, man that, man. Like man is almighty.
All you blaming them man. They blaming the man and them aruna, but you have to take accountability for the decisions and the situations that you put yourself in. You hear the man like a fish boat in go have your run up there. Oh, you're gone behind the man, that your man. Yeah, you're gone and get like a tuna and go have my man. Next thing now the man start to beat you. You can't go because why? You don't have nothing to fall back on because you hinge yourself to a man. Stop hinging on yourself to man and waiting for a man to come and save all you. Go and take a damn class.
So Marsha said they leave the money man. They leave the money man and you're still broken. That ain't making sense.
I was telling you sometimes when you little pressure take you, because when you're here, you lose the little money, you know. All long fingernail down the drain, all long here. All long here.
You're back at square one. It's like square zero.
Square one. No eyelash. Nah, don't give nobody that type of power over you. When you build up yourself, you have yourself in a certain type of position, nobody can cut no style on you. Them man and them have to come to you correct because they don't have a choice. They must come to you with respect. And you know, they know that you don't have to settle. You have options. You could go with somebody else. But a lot of all the way all they conduct all yourself, all you have no option. So them man and them know they could do all anything because all you go take it because all you don't put all yourself in that position that all you will survive without the man. The man know all you can do without them.
Got you. Did I Gabs?
All you have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day. Well, so that was a word. And I think the church can all say amen. That was a good segment. So we can go about our business, go away rejoicing. But no, jokes aside, I hope you all got the message. The message is clear, right? And it's time for me to go, but let me just repeat it. If you're listening today as a woman, tomorrow we're going to deal with the men. It's going to be your turn tomorrow, men. All right? So don't feel like we're ganging up on you. It's your turn. Because like I said, at the end of the day, whether you're a man, you're a woman, we all should have standards. Certain things we're willing to settle for and not settle for in relationships. And hate it, like it, love it, dump it. Men settle, women settle. So today is the women, tomorrow it's the men. All right? But ladies, if you're listening and you feel that tug in your chest, if you're in a relationship where you know you are shrinking, you are compromising, you are overgiving, you are waiting to be chosen differently, ask yourself, am I settling? Am I staying out of love or out of fear? If this was my daughter, would I tell her to accept this? And like I said, sometimes the bravest thing a woman can do is choose herself. Ladies, settling might be the history, but it does not have to be the future. Yeah? Might be the history, but it does not have to be the future. All right? And on that note, it's a wrap for the ladies' room. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Yeah, I'm getting used to the TikTok thingy, so hopefully we'll have some more of you. Sonia, I'm going to make you a mod tomorrow so you can, organize and sort it out for me because, like I said, I'm new to this. But for those of you viewing on YouTube and Facebook, thank you so much for being here. And those of you listening via radio, thank you so much for being here as well. We shall clock in again at 11 a.m. tomorrow. So until then, everybody, have yourselves a great Monday.